501 Contractor Tips, a book that will help contractors make more money and live better lives. When I first started in construction, there were really very little rules, there were a few safety programs. A lot of people drank alcohol on the job. I seen drugs every once in a while. I mean, it was really a rambunctious group of people. And I guess 20 years before I started, it was a really rough group of men. It was just now you look at them and it's a whole different breed of people out there. But the point I'd like to make with this video is that you don't need to act like that. No alcohol, no drugs, no loud music, common sense stuff here, kind of a thing. I once came to a job that had a sign on it, and this sign had about 15 things on it, and it's just something that I want you to think about. I'm just going to name off a couple that I can remember. It said no drugs, no alcohol, no dogs, no loud music. And it had some more stuff on there. And I remember even one job working on where they didn't want us to wear short pants. We had to wear long pants. I always wore long pants anyway, so it didn't really matter. But a lot of the other people complained. There are certain rules in the business that you need to pay attention to. Safety rules, common sense stuff. And again, it's just like bringing your dog to the job. You could have the best dog in the world, it comes to the dog, but if the homeowner finds this offensive in some way, or it's like, oh God, that dog's here again, or maybe the homeowner loves dogs, maybe the homeowner gives you the impression they love the dogs, but they don't. These are things in your life you want to eliminate, and it's kind of like a possible problem here that could happen. Let's just say that you bring your dog to your job. You love your dog. It's not going to be, it'll be safe to assume that it won't be long before you start to work for people that have dogs and love dogs, because this is kind of how we go with our life. At the same time, you're also going to be eliminating a lot of clients who don't want to have a dog on the job. They don't want the poop on the lawn. They don't want the spots from your dog peeing on the lawn. I mean, this is whatever their deal is. The dog hair. I mean, it goes on and on. Maybe they got a kid that's afraid of the dog, a parent that's afraid of the dog. So again, a little common sense can go a long way in thinking what you should and shouldn't do. And don't let your pride get in the way either. Don't let you think, hey, wait a minute, that's my dog, I'm going to bring my dog to the job, and that's just tough crap for them people. This mindset is going to put you in the poorhouse eventually, or you're going to end up screening out a lot of clients that could be potential money makers, big money makers, just because of this. Now let's look at this from another point of view. I told you shouldn't bring your dog to the job. This just kind of things, you shouldn't play loud music on the job, no drugs, no alcohol. These are just kind of things. Now, you could work for people who enjoy people who drink. They enjoy people who smoke. They enjoy people who play their music loud, That's fine. Let them do that. Let them carry on in doing their activities, and you don't have to. And again, this kind of goes back to common sense thinking here. Imagine yourself dealing with someone who's got the music blaring up loud. You like loud music, but you don't want to hear it all day, So along those lines, just give it some thought when you're working at people's houses. Feel free to visit some of our websites if you're looking for more information on home building, construction, remodeling, and even a little personal development.